Hello there, zoo enthusiast. Welcome back to Greyhammer, your go-to channel for all things Planet Zoo. Today we're diving into some exciting speculation about potential new DLC that could bring Wild Wonders of Taiga right into our zoo. So just for anyone who's not aware, they have confirmed there is going to be a new animal pack, and based off previous ones, I'm trying to base it off of a biome. Could be very different. I've got another idea in the pipe works, but let's get um, on to kind of speculating what this is. We're going to be talking about creatures such as the raccoon dog and the wapiti. There's a lot of potential for new engaging species. Um, None of these are, of course, final, so just let me know what you think should replace any of these animals in the comments section below. And please like and subscribe if you like this content. So let's get into our first animal. The raccoon dog is scientifically known as Nyctereutes procyanoides. Despite its name, it's not closely related to raccoons. It gets its name from the distinctive facial markings. They're native to East Asia, including parts of Russia, China, and Japan. They live in a variety of habitats, including forest, wetlands, and agricultural areas. They are omnivorous, feeding on a wide range of foods such as fruits, insects, small mammals, and amphibians. The diverse diet helps them adapt to different environments. I believe frogs are a major part of the raccoon dog's diet. Raccoon dogs are known for their unique behavior of entering a state of torpor during cold weather, similar to hibernation but less intense. They often form monogamous pairs. They're not considered endangered, but habitat loss and hunting pose threats to population. They have a distinctive appearance and behavior. They look similar to raccoons, so it could be kind of educational. What's a raccoon and what's not a raccoon? Um, you would get to know about a lesser known species that is commonly requested in Planet Zoo that can live in diverse habitats. They could have a wide range of diversity. They could be a little bigger than like the foxes, so it would be close animations to the foxes that we already have. Um, and it would bring awareness to the species, which is a cultural significant animal for Japan. The next animal is the Japanese Sero, Capricornus crispus. They are a medium-sized goat-like animal that can have a shaggy coat that can range from black to gray. They have short, backwards curving horns. They're native to mountainous forests of Japan, and they inhabit the dense wooded areas and are well adapted to steep and rugged terrain. There are other species, like the Korean Sero, um, but Japanese Sero was in Zoo Tycoon 1, and yeah, they're important to have a game that is kind of following in the footsteps of those games. They're herbivorous, eating leaves, shoots, and acorns. Their diet changes with the seasons. Generally solitary, but can also be found in pairs. They're territorial and mark their territory with scent glands. They're classified as least concerned, which is due to Japan uh, marking them as a national symbol because they were almost exterminated in the 1900s. They are common in Japanese folklore and art, similar to the raccoon dog. Their distinctive behavior would add diversity to the animal lineup in Planet Zoo. Uh, I don't think we have any goat-like antelope or goat-like. No, we have goat-like antelopes. I don't think we have any. They're like mixed between goats and cows, and they're in a weird little mix. It will help you learn about cultural importance of Japan's ecosystem. So you could have that with animals like the Japanese macaque and um, things like that. Their preference for mountainous and forested habitats would allow you to create some visually appealing terrain, visually appealing exhibits, um, and it would be a conservation success um, story in the game. So let me know in the comments whether you think the Japanese Sero is a good pick. The next animal is a little bit smaller, is the European polecat. They're known as Mustela putoris for their Latin name. It has a slender body, dark fur with a distinctive pale face mask, and a bushy tail. Its coloration helps it blend into its natural habitat, which is found in a wide range of habitats in Europe, including woodlands, grasslands, and wetlands. It often prefers areas with dense cover. They are a carnivore, primarily feeding on small mammals, birds, amphibians, and insects. It's an opportunistic hunter and can adapt its diet based on availability. They are mostly solitary and nocturnal, known for their elusive nature. They are considered least concerned, but it has threats of habitat loss and hybridization with feral ferrets because it is the ancestor of the domestic ferret. They play a crucial role in controlling rodent populations, and it would highlight its role as a very small predator. We don't have very many small predators. Their nocturnal and solitary nature would provide players with interesting challenges in exhibit design. So you could have things like a nocturnal house for them. They're adaptable to various environments, so you could get lots of different exhibit types for them. And then featuring them could be something to talk about hybridization, which I don't think we have like a conservation sign for. Um, so let me know in the comments if you want to see something like the European polecat. I'm really hammering the mustelids because we need more of them, and um, I think they would make great zoo exhibit animals. Our next one I think is probably the most controversial of the ones that I'm picking. It's the wapiti. They're scientifically known as Cervus canadensis, very closely related to the red deer that's already in the game. They're a large deer with a light brown body, darker mane, and impressive antlers that can span up to 4 feet in mature males. They're native to North America and parts of Asia, thriving in a variety of habitats, including forests, meadows, and grasslands. In the taiga biome, they are well adapted to cold, forested environments. They're herbivores feeding on grass, leaves, bark, and plants. Diet changes seasonally, and they are social animals, often forming very large herds. During the rutting season, males engage in vocalizations known as bugling and display their antlers to attract females. They are listed as least concern, but certain subspecies have faced population declines due to habitat loss and hunting pressures. They often have cultural importance in Native American um, folklore and often depicted as such in their art. They are a large and majestic deer. They'd be a visually striking addition to the game, including Wapiti would provide players with insights into the behavior and ecology of large herbivores. And the social nature of Wapiti offers opportunities for players to manage herd dynamics and observe complex social interactions. They prefer forested and meadowed environments, allowing you to make some really aesthetically pleasing exhibits. And please let me know. I know this is probably a more controversial pick because every ungulate probably is. People get tired of ungulates. I really like them though. Um, I think that they would be great species. The reason I'm not saying elk for all of us American people is because elk can get really confusing with European, um, where the moose that we have here is called the elk in Europe. And so don't want to mess up the elk name too much, so we'll just go with Wapiti, which is their, I believe it's from a Native American tribe's name for them. The next one is the Canada goose, and this is largely due to them including the swan in the game. Goose would be a great addition, in my opinion. They're scientifically known as Bronte canadensis. They're known for their distinctive black heads and necks, white chin straps, and brown bodies. They're a large bird with a wingspan that can exceed 6 feet, or 5.6 feet. The geese are highly adaptable, can be found in a variety of habitats, including lakes, rivers, ponds, and fields. They're common throughout North America and migrate to the taiga regions during the breeding season. The Canada geese are primarily herbivorous, feeding on grasses, grains, and aquatic plants. They are social birds, often found in large flocks, known for their migratory behavior where they will fly in those classic V formations. They're listed as least concern due to the large and stable population, but it is a nuisance animal in some areas. Um, they're a well-known, iconic bird across America. Um, Including Canada geese would provide players with insights into migratory behavior, social dynamics, and ecological roles of waterfowl. The swan is pretty unique in the game right now, and adding something similar would be nice. They can thrive in a variety of habitats. So let me know what you think about the Canada goose. I think they'd be a great pick, but that's me. Our next animal is also somewhat controversial, but also widely requested of the mountain goat. Scientific name is Oriamnos americanus. They are easily recognized by their thick white coats, helping them blend into snowy environments. They also have the short black horns and muscular build suited for climbing. They are native to North America, typically found in alpine and subalpine regions. They live in rugged mountainous terrains, often at elevations exceeding 4,000 meters or 1,300 feet. They are herbivores, feeding on grasses, herbs, mosses, and lichens, well adapted to foraging harsh, rocky environments. They're known for their incredible climbing abilities, generally social animals living in small groups, and currently listed as least concern. Their hooves have a rough pad that provides traction to rocky surfaces. They have very strong legs as well. Not technically a goat, but close to the Japanese Sero. That's part of the controversy would be that they're close to the Japanese Sero, so introducing two animals that are closely related. They're closest related to Taken, but reasons to include it, I just think that Planet Zoo does really good with their goats, as could have interspecies enrichment with the Dall sheep as well. Um, those rugged environments that they can climb on make really interesting exhibits. So you're probably wondering, oh, you're probably going to give for another small mammal for my exhibit animals because, I mean, it's cold. Well, I certainly considered it, but then I thought, why not use this as a cold reptile? And that's for the red-sided garter snake, known as Thamnophis sertalis cariatalis. So this is a subspecies of um, the common garter snake, I believe. They're known for their distinctive coloration, featuring a dark body with bright red stripes along its side. And red-sided garter snakes are found in a variety of habitats, including grasslands, wetlands, and forests. Particularly common in northern regions of North America, where they can outcompete other snakes. They have a carnivorous and varied diet that includes amphibians, earthworms, small fish, and rodents. They are known for their ability to eat prey that's toxic, such as other certain amphibians. They're known for communal hibernation, where hundreds or even thousands gather in dens during the winter, also active during the day, and often found basking in the sun. Uh, they give birth to live young, with litters ranging from 10 to 40 offspring. They're not generally considered threatened. Introducing the red-sided garter snake would kind of show guest and players how. I apologize for that notification. But it would show how some reptiles can survive even harsh winters. You would need batching spots and aquatic areas for this species that really likes the water. So I think it would be an interesting exhibit animal that we don't really have any like common North American snakes, which is kind of a shame. We really should have things like corn snakes and king snakes, milk snakes. We only have the venomous ones, which technically the red-sided garter snake is rear-fang venomous, but I'm not going to get into that too much. I have other videos on the channel out there, um, which I'll have in like the suggested videos at the end of this video, so go check that out. There you have it, guys. Our Dream Taiga Animal Pack for Planet Zoo, featuring some fascinating animals, from the Wapiti to the raccoon dog. Each animal brings its unique charm and challenges to our zoos. If you enjoyed the speculation and want to see more content like this, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and ring the bell icon so you never miss an update. If you'd like to hear, I'd like to hear from you. What animal are you most excited to see in Planet Zoo? Are there other pack themes that you would like to see me try and take a stab at? I'd like to make some more videos on this. I have one more in the tank, but I think I'm running out of ideas. So if you have some themes, let me know. I probably should have put that at the start of the video, but thank you for all the support recently. We just hit 100 subscribers, so very excited about that. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.